Good morning, everyone. We got up at around 7 o'clock this morning. Our plan originally was to get up at 5:30 and then take the train to Miyajima. We decided, you know what? We deserve a nice rest. We're about to head out, probably grab some coffee, and then we'll see you at Miyajima. So we are on our way to the Miyajima ferry. We took the JR line from Hiroshima to Miyajimaguchi, and now we are walking to the ferry port. Here is the ferry port. So you buy your tickets here and then you get on the ferry. Here are tickets for the ferry. Welcome to Miyajima! We made it off the ferry and now we're gonna do some exploring. Alright, we might see some deer on Miyajima Island. There's deer right here and this one's sleeping. It's so cute.
We have a wild Kelly in her natural habitat.
It's so cute. Oh my gosh.
Well, look who it is. It is an old Stagbutt McJones. He's like, I ain't got no time for you.
I'm gonna reach my hand out.
He's looking for food.
Next time, I'm petting into here.
Okay, you do it. Currently the tide is coming in. It's not quite high tide yet, but it will be high tide in about an hour or so. So typically, when the tide is out, and it's low tide, which was about 5 o'clock this morning when we were still sleeping, the tide goes all the way out and you can actually walk out to the shrine. But now it's too high, so you just see it from a distance. And here the tide just hasn't quite got up this high yet. You can see it's all dry. The tide's coming back in. So eventually this will all fill up and the water will go all the way up to the wall.
Itsukushima Shrine was first built in 593, then rebuilt by Taira no Kiyomori in 1168 on the same scale as it is today. A corridor of some 280 meters spans more than 20 buildings. The shrine was designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in December 1996. Miyajima has been worshipped as a divine island since ancient times. This is why the shrine was built on the seashore where the tide ebbs and flows. The contrast of the blue sea, green hills, and the vivid vermilion lacquered shrine is breathtakingly beautiful. So over here we have the torii gates, and usually when the tide is low you can walk all the way up underneath it, but as you can see the water is pretty high. And then we just walked through the shrine, Itsukushima Shrine, and we walked all the way across over here. So we would definitely recommend coming to Miyajima Island. It's definitely worth checking out. The torii gate is awesome. I mean, definitely come when there's low tide so you can walk underneath it. But it's really nice seeing this side of Japan. Woo! I like being near the ocean and more of like a beachy feel to it. I mean, it is an island, but definitely would recommend. Cost for the ferry was $3.60 per person round trip. So we paid just under $10 to get on the ferry. And then to go through the shrine, it was 300 yen per person. And then there was an extra 200 yen for the treasure house, but we didn't get that option. So you can walk all along there through the shrine, and then it takes you to this other viewpoint of the Torii Gate.
I feel like most people coming out here to see the shrine and the Torii Gate, I feel like are really just coming to see it from this side. This is all free. And they don't pay the extra 300 to come through the temple complex and come to the other side. And I feel like you're really missing out, because this side, there's like very few people, but this side really gives you a different perspective, a lot more calming, and just being able to see it from this other side really is pretty awesome. Now, I know Nara is famous for deer, but I didn't know Miyajima was also famous for deer. They've got to be like a similar breed or species.
I didn't realize that they were also protected here.
I'm just chilling over here by the stream, taking a little nap, eating some grass, taking a poop.
We have a sighting of blossoms. You can see them. They're up there. Yep. Top one's just peeking out. We found some more blossoms. Just barely. You can see. And when they all bloom, it's gonna be really pretty. Right along here on this moss-covered walkway. Oh, what is that? Well, if it isn't old Jerry the deer. Unbelievable. Leaving Miyajima. We're leaving. It's a great couple hours. Goodbye, Miyajima.
Goodbye, Miyajima Island.
Goodbye, buddy.
Hope you find your dad.
That's our boat. Back in 10 minutes. All the people. Big long line. We made it just in time. Significantly longer than when we got on it.
Yeah, we definitely, I thought there were a lot of people when we came, but we definitely beat the crowds. Yeah, when we were leaving the island, there was like a whole another tour group coming.
Yep.
No, thank you.
The line goes all the way back to the beginning of the building. Welcome back to Hiroshima.
So since we've been in Miyajima, we've seen momiji all over the place, and it's these maple cakes.
Shape of a maple leaf.
They look so delicious. So we thought we'd give it a try.
And what is in the filling?
So we got 3 different kinds. Oh, they smell so good. These are really fresh. Unfortunately, we wanted to like video footage of them making the cakes, but they said nobody allowed. So we just decided to buy all 3 kinds that they had. Okay.
That's got to be the cream.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Oh, that looks so good.
Really?
The cream is so smooth and the cake is so soft and sweet. See what's inside this one. Ooh. Okay.
That's like cheese. Looks like.
This one looks like cheese. It's really white. This is cream.
Oh, this is
This is cream. Okay, so the other cheese one must have been like a cream cheese, but this is like a sweet cream, more like a whipped cream. And the last kind we got is the bean.
Uncle Bean.
Uncle Bean.
Actually, kind of a little grayer than I'm used to seeing it. Not quite as purpley.
This is my least favorite.
The dough is. The pancake's really doughy.
I really like this one.
I think it's really good. The uncle, or the bean is kind of yummy consistency, but it's really smooth. There's no big chunks of beans or anything in it.
It is really smooth, but I feel like with this like bread, I feel like it's better with the cream and then the cheese one.
Yeah. Goodbye, Hiroshima. And that is the stadium where the Hiroshima Cards play. Nice big Western style stadium. It's huge. Cool to catch a game there sometime. And Costco. Dang. See you in Himeji.
Welcome to Himeji! We just got off the Shinkansen at the Himeji station, and immediately as soon as we walk outside, you can see the castle. So that is where we are headed right now. Entering the castle.
Well, castle grounds.
The castle grounds.
There it is, Himeji Castle. The most prestigious, the original built Japanese feudal castles. Now we are heading to the castle. We're gonna go inside the castle now. We're on this walkway that looks like when it's in full bloom in sakura season, it would be amazing. But we're like a week early, so no sakura for you, just buds. There's lots of people playing in the park. Oh my gosh, there's one right there. There you go. People playing in the park, playing frisbee, having picnics. Some street vendors, people walking, enjoying this beautiful day. It's got to be in the 70s. It's pretty warm. If not, if it's warm, colder than the 70s, then it's just because I'm wearing this heavy sweater. Yeesh. Here's a tree that's in nice full bloom. Very beautiful. And I feel like every corner you just walk into this new park, and it just continues to right in your face, humongous. You walk through this gate. I've already walked through multiple gates, and it's still just as impressive. It's huge. It's huge. Yeah, it looks like there's people out there. So we're gonna make our way all the way to the top and get a bird's eye view.
It costs $10 per person to go inside the castle. And to be quite honest, I don't know if it was worth the $20 that it took us to get inside. There are plenty of great views from the outside of the castle, so you don't necessarily need to go inside to appreciate it. Mostly you were walking up and there were empty rooms, and the thing that people went inside to see was the view at the very top.
Just seeing it from the outside was very impressive. The size and grandeur is awesome, but definitely a must-see if you're ever in Himeji, and by far the most impressive castle I've ever seen. As you can see by all the bags, shoes are strictly prohibited. You gotta put your shoes in the bag. And the many roof tiles and the family crests. We've gone up the next flight of stairs, and so now we're on a new floor. Not a lot to see on this floor. You work your way in a circle, go up, and then come back down the other side.
The words of my dear friend Christina Garcia, non-stop to the top, all the way up.
Made it to the top. Started all the way down there. You're right there. So we've seen enough, so we're going back down.
Going down, all the way down. On our way to our next Airbnb in Osaka, Japan. That's right, people. We are in Osaka. A nice welcome mat. I feel very welcomed. Immediately we walk into the kitchen area, and here is the bathroom.
Automatically?
Nope.
Oh.
Ooh, the bathroom's pretty big. Washer. Shower room. This looks like our bathroom a little bit. Ooh, this one comes with a blow dryer. Perfect. It's not a Western style room, so we will have to set up futons. Last night our sleeping wasn't that great because Caleb had to sleep on the floor and the bed wasn't too comfortable, but we will work with what we've been given.
Yep.
This is the building where we are staying in. We are on the 2nd floor. So now we are on our way to dinner. We are looking for pizza. Not necessarily what Osaka is famous for, but we've been craving pizza and we found a few spots, so we're gonna go check them out. We came across this, I don't know what you would call it, there's some screaming Japanese people. We came across this bridge and there's all of these fancy restaurants out here, and it reminds me a lot of Chicago and of Navy Pier. So beautiful.
It reminds me of Chicago just because of all the bridges that are going over, the causeways.
Yeah.
Dotonbori is just over here with all the lights. You see how bright it gets over here?
Oh my gosh. That's one of the most famous streets here.
I'm going there after dinner.
Yeah. So after some disappointing pizza, surprise, surprise, we are at Dotonbori. It's basically like the Times Square of Osaka. So many bright lights, people dressed up as characters. So we ordered some takoyaki. These are octopus balls. On the top are bonito flakes and mayo. Alright, take the first bite, Caleb.
It's gonna be molten lava.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, these are freshly made. Look at the steam.
Each one has a little piece of octopus?
Yep. A little piece of octopus inside. Flavorful?
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah? Nice. Well, we just finished eating our takoyaki at Takoyaki, and I gotta say I was pleasantly surprised with what we had. I didn't think that I would like the takoyaki as much as I did. It was still really, really gooey inside, but it didn't feel like it was undercooked. And now we are getting Melonpan ice cream at this Melonpan truck. It is the second delicious Melonpan ice cream in the world. Can you believe it? This ice cream made the American sweet cream amazing. So we are trying our Melonpan. This is the Melonpan. Pan means bread in Japanese, and then inside is just vanilla ice cream. So I've actually never eaten Melonpan before, so I'm just gonna try the bread. Just like sweet bread.
Like an ice cream sandwich. Does it taste a little sour or anything?
It is really sweet. It tastes like vanilla. You know what? It tastes like a sugar cookie. It tastes like a sugar cookie with ice cream. 2 sugar cookies with ice cream inside. That's what it tastes like to me. So we don't agree that this is the second best ice cream in the world. But we were wondering, what is the best ice cream in the world? Let us know in the comments below. What do you think is the best ice cream in the world?
So day 2 is in the books.
Finito.
Yeah, not nearly as much travel as yesterday, but still quite a bit getting from Hiroshima to Miyajima, Miyajima to Himeji, Himeji to Osaka. Well, now that
you say it all,
it sounds like a lot.
I loved Miyajima.
Miyajima was awesome.
My favorite.
Weather was nice and warm.
Yeah.
A little hazy, but still really nice.
Yeah, it was so peaceful there.
Himeji was nice as well.
Was nice.
A little expensive, but still really. I'm so glad I did it.
Yeah, I'm glad that we went
regret.
inside. Would I do it again? No. Would you pay again to go inside the castle?
Probably
no.
not.
I would go back to the grounds and maybe explore Himeji.
And it's definitely a must do.
It is definitely a must do. Yeah, and then Osaka.
It's not really our scene.
Yeah, I feel like we always come to this conclusion after we go to like really big like touristy city spots, like even Times Square. I feel like is not really our style. We are coming back to Osaka again on this trip.
On our last day.
So, yeah, on our last day. So we went to this pizza place. It was called I Love Pizza. And we went there because we saw that they had $5 pizzas. And we're like,
it was margarita.
Yeah, margarita pizza. We've been craving pizza for like a year now. And so we went and we realized after we ordered it was a bar.
So there was a drink minimum.
There was a drink minimum, and
we don't drink.
We don't drink. We had to order drinks, and it was disappointing.
But tomorrow's a new day.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. We put new videos out every Tuesday and Friday. And we'll see you on the next one. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.